Hey, high school literacy leaders, welcome back to Curriculum Chats. This is DLC Foster Yankee, and in this video, I'll be discussing Lesson 10 in the first section of the Things Fall Apart unit. In this lesson, students will write a response that demonstrates their understanding of explicit and implicit meanings of the novel. They'll use text evidence from the novel and original commentary to support their analysis and plan a piece of writing appropriate for various purposes and audiences by generating ideas through a range of strategies, such as brainstorming, journaling, reading, or discussing. The text for this lesson is Things Fall Apart. Quite a few materials. We have the diagnostic checklist for section 1, the culminating task checklist, culminating task progress tracker, mentor sentence journal, vocabulary journal, academic discussion reference guide, avoiding plagiarism, claims, connecting ideas, conventions, integrating quotations, organizations, and style reference guides, as well as the section 1 question set. For the lesson overview, we will analyze how Achebe uses foils to develop Okonkwo's characters in these 4 activities. So the lesson begins with students reviewing the prompts on the Section 1 diagnostic checklist and their work from Section 1, including the Section 1 question set, vocabulary, and mentor sentence journals to help them gather ideas for the section diagnostic. Students are encouraged to use one or more of the words they have learned thus far in the unit. If students are still mastering the use of new vocabulary, evaluation of their word knowledge can be used as formative data that the teacher can build upon in future lessons. Or if students have done extensive work with vocabulary thus far in the unit, vocabulary used for mastery could be evaluated. Students are also encouraged to experiment with at least one of the sentence styles or types they have studied thus far in the unit. Their sentence level writing is formative data that the teacher can build upon in the next section. Or if students have done extensive work using mentor sentences thus far in the unit, the teacher might consider evaluating students' sentence level writing for mastery. Students will likely need a lot of think time to gather their ideas and thoughts before they begin drafting. The teacher may want to let students discuss their thoughts with a partner during their preparation time. Another suggestion is to have students do additional work with the vocabulary prior to the section diagnostic using the exercises listed in the teaching notes. Additional support can be found in the avoiding plagiarism, integrating quotations, conventions, connecting ideas, style, and organization claims reference guides. In Activity 2, students individually complete the section diagnostic, writing a multi-paragraph analysis of the external influences on Okonkwo's character. In their response, they must consider how Okonkwo's character is shaped or influenced by his father, and form a central claim in response to the question, gather and organize strong and relevant evidence from the text, integrate specific references and quotations, and explain how they restate their claim, use academic language to demonstrate their understanding of literary devices and the text, and use appropriate syntax, grammar, and mechanics. To support students, the teacher can use evidence gathered from their responses to determine where individuals or groups of students might need additional support, especially regarding the skills and knowledge they will apply on the culminating task. Opportunities for continued or expanded support can be found in the evaluation plan. Some students might benefit from using a tool such as sentence stems when composing their responses. Students who demonstrate more sophisticated writing skills might benefit from having time to complete a more extensive revision of their work or from experimenting with a unique organizational structure or stylistic technique. Once they've written their responses, students go on to use the Section 1 diagnostic checklist to independently review, revise, and edit their response, paying attention to how clearly they have communicated their ideas. If students need support while they revise their work, the teacher might ask guiding questions based on the Section 1 diagnostic checklist, prompt students to use an appropriate reference guide, or model how to review and revise the support and development of ideas using a strong and weak model. This lesson concludes with some metacognition. Students choose at least 3 of the questions on the screen and respond to them in their learning log. Next, they review their culminating task progress tracker, thinking about all they've learned and done during this section of the unit, and evaluate their skills and knowledge to determine how prepared they are for the culminating task. To support students, the teacher might have them complete this activity in class or for homework. If it's completed in class, the teacher can gather feedback from several students regarding what they have learned and what they still need to learn. There's a great suggestion to create a visible class tracker for each class to note student learning along the way and allowing time at the beginning of the next lesson for students to discuss their responses if this is done in class. Right, for our cub, we have students will know the external influences on Okonkwo's character. They'll understand how Okonkwo's character is shaped or influenced by his father and be able to analyze the external influences on Okonkwo's character, specifically how his character is shaped or influenced by his father, using a written response. That's a wrap for this video. I welcome your feedback and look forward to hearing from you either on Twitter, via email, or in the comments. While you're here, don't forget to subscribe so you never have to worry about missing a video. Thanks for watching.